I'm going to show you the most powerful free tool for finding online bankruptcies. It's called PACER, and you'd be insane not to use it. PACER stands for Public Access to Court Electronic Records. It's a service where you can search nationwide for federal court cases and even see federal criminal records. It also gives you instant access to people's bankruptcy filings. Best of all, for most people, it's entirely free. PACER never bills you when you spend less than $15 a quarter, and you can sign up without a credit card. If you don't provide PACER with a credit card, you'll have to wait 7 to 10 business days for them to mail you your PACER activation code. To sign up, you'll need to fill out a simple registration form. The fields with an asterisk next to them are required fields, but you can ignore the rest. For user type at the bottom, choose individual. Otherwise, you'll be asked for a tax ID number. We're now at the PACER login page. As you can see, it shows every court where you could possibly file a bankruptcy. We're going to go to PACER Case Locator so that we can search by party name and not worry about what state the bankruptcy was filed. We click on bankruptcy up top, we scroll down, and we're going to choose a common name, last name, comma, first name. Show case title, hit enter. You can see that because it's a common name, there are over 150 pages. There's got to be a way to filter it. If you take a look, you'll also see these bankruptcies go back a long way. Go to filter results, and now we can select by the court where we believe the bankruptcy was filed. Here I'm choosing the Northern District of Georgia Bankruptcy Court. Notice that instead of 150 pages, there's only 5 pages to review. We can filter further by the party role. In this case, we only want the debtors. This excludes attorneys that are also named Michael Johnson. And here you only have 4. Again, take a look how far this goes back. You can see a bankruptcy from 1991, 1994, 1989. Let's look up Jervie Smedley so I can show you the power of PACER. You can see here there are 4 bankruptcies, one from 1989. Let's go to the one from 2014. First, we'll check the case summary. You can see from the case summary when the bankruptcy was filed, when the bankruptcy was terminated, original Chapter 7, that it was a standard discharge. It gives the name of the debtor, of course. It even gives the name and contact information of the debtor's attorney. We can go to docket report. You see the years that it pulls up. We can run a report. It's going to tell you that if you keep doing this, you'd be charged. But if you only do this a few times a quarter, so it's under $15, you're not charged at all. And here you can see what it tells you. It not only gives you what's in the summary, but it also gives you a history of the case filings. The most important being the voluntary petition for Chapter 7. To the left of the description is a link, which if you click on, you can see the actual document. Shortly, we're going to show you what a bankruptcy petition looks like. Let's check out Mr. Smedley's bankruptcy petition. Again, you won't be charged the $3 as long as you spend less than $15 in a quarter. The first page of the bankruptcy petition will show whether Smedley is using an alias. In this particular case, he's a man, and yet he's going by the last name Taylor. This should raise a red flag to you. Maybe he has his reasons. Second, you can check out if he has pending bankruptcies. Looks like there are no pending bankruptcies. In his statement of financial affairs, which is many pages long, it has information about the debtor's income, the type of debts owed, the name of his creditors, and whether the debtor is married, and more. On this page, you can see that he has zero employment income for the last 3 years before filing. His only income comes from his Social Security. On the property page, the debtor must list any property he owns. As you can see, he has no property listed. Here you can see the names and addresses of Mr. Smedley's creditors and the amount he owes them. Based on the type of creditors listed, you may be able to see why he filed for bankruptcy. For example, lots of hospital bills could mean the debtor was hardworking but overwhelmed with the high cost of health care. On the other hand, a lot of consumer purchases could show bad judgment and poor spending habits. If this person is someone you need to trust financially, knowing why he filed is critical. Here is a summation of the total debt owed by Mr. Smedley. It's a whopping $112,000.